Hey Run Junkies, and hey again Laura. We are about halfway through Vlogtober, and we're about 4 weeks out from the superhero half marathon weekend at Disneyland, and what, like 80 days or so out until the Walt Disney World marathon weekend. It's coming up fast and I'm really excited because I've had another awesome training week. It was over 20 miles of running this week for the first time in a couple of months, and also I got 5 days of running in this week. I couldn't be happier. Everything's working out. The PT is definitely working. But I do have to stop and say thank you for all of the compliments on, the new do. You are all very kind and so very sweet. And one of you actually asked what it's like to run now with short hair. What's kind of funny is that I'm actually a lot colder now, more consistently. Like, I'm always cold. I don't have, this stuff down here. But what was weird is that I went out for my first run after I got my hair cut, and I had this kind of phantom ponytail swing. I could feel this little thing that isn't there anymore swinging back and forth as I'm running. It was really weird. And I also have to adjust all of my hats again because none of them fit because I don't have any hair left back there. But speaking of short hair, one of you also complimented me and said that I have that kind of Disney princess look now. And that got me thinking about my Dopey challenge costumes. And so, quick spoiler alert if you haven't seen Rapunzel. I am thinking that I could add the post-haircut Rapunzel look to one of my running costumes for the Dopey challenge. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also this week, and I think this has a lot to do with just all of the video content that I've been putting up over the past few months, and Laura, I think you can attest to this too, but we're just really struggling to keep up. I'm trying to figure out what kind of things need to get done and what is important like right now and what I can kind of put off. I do have deadlines for things, but I'm definitely far more reactive to my life right now than I am proactive. And it's not a place that I really like to be all the time. I look at my lists and I look at my tasks and I look at the state of the house as it is right now. And I just look around and I'm like, I don't even know what's most important to me right now. Nothing's really jumping out at me and saying this needs to get done today. The other thing too is that nagging right side. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've had some pain in my right calf and it's just kind of moved up that posterior chain. And I've determined that that pain and discomfort over the past several months is a far bigger issue than just isolated in my calf. I do think the PT is working because I don't have any of that calf pain anymore, but I am struggling with something else. It is something that's definitely more serious and possibly more centrally located in the entire system. So I'm gonna try to head back to my doctor here pretty soon. I will say that while it does concern me enough to warrant a trip to the doctor, it isn't keeping me from running. It's not that bad. I kind of compare it to running with a really bad headache. It's uncomfortable, it's distracting, but it isn't really compromising my running form and it isn't causing more serious injury if I continue running. It's just uncomfortable. That being said, this is not a place I want to live indefinitely, so I'm heading back to the doctor. I will keep you guys posted. I do want to say though that on behalf of the Joyful Miles crew and Gerald over at Res Runs, we want to thank you for all of the positive feedback and the kudos you gave us on our video last week.
Here we go. And I feel like I gotta be sexy and like, cause this podcast and you gotta have this nice voice,
Dude, you can get the whole Jessica Rabbit voice. Great. We got such great feedback from you guys and we simply can't thank you enough. It's that kind of support that motivates us to keep doing what we're doing, not just with the training, but with the videos as well. So thank you so much. But coming up this week on Vlogtober, tomorrow, we have a wonderful interview with my coach, Christine Hinton. You guys asked some great questions. We asked the coach and we'll be bringing you that tomorrow. So come back right here tomorrow for that. Also, the Run Disney's Superhero Virtual Event Guide came up the other day. Laura will be walking you through some of the differences between Disneyland and Walt Disney World and give you some tips on how to tackle a Disneyland race. And I'll be walking you through the event guide itself, including some of those course maps. We will also be talking about bucket lists. Each of us has a bucket list, and we also have a couple of items that will never make it to the bucket list. So we're gonna have a lot of fun talking about that later this week. So please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and then head over to Joyful Miles and subscribe to them as well. And lastly, head over to GoFindYourAwesome.com where I have a few insights into what it's like to vlog every single day or even every other day. But that is it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there, go find your awesome. Until next time, happy running.
It's Vlogtober.